yellow, orange, white, purple and pink.
In 1990, the glacier length was 26 kilometers long, and it doesn't look like that anymore.
Now I do have a confession to make. Are you interested to learn here in South Canterbury, New Zealand, where you can get some awesome salmon? There is not one, but two places that you can get amazing, delicious, fresh salmon. And you don't have to drive out to some way in the Wop-Wops area to get it. Stay tuned, don't touch that dial. One of the most challenging things about going on a road trip is charging all the cameras before we go. Usually 1 or 2 days before we go. For this, I'm going to enlist the help of my authentic Trosk that I purchased in Huashan Bay, China. Now I do have a confession to make. I've actually only been to the salmon farm once before in my life, ever. And it was a long time ago. So I'm going to be discovering this kind of for the first time, just like you guys. Salmon feed. I'm wondering if these guys here at the entrance get overfed. You know, this one pellet at a time business, it's a wee bit slow. Let's speed up the process. That's how you get some fat, happy salmon.
The freezer, now this is the set.
Probably a small pack.
Bottoms up.
So that each different part is the same texture.
Fresh.
Great.
So this small pack of salmon is the $10 pack. We're not going to overload on salmon right now because we're going to go to the other salmon farm later on in the day. This particular salmon farm, High Country Salmon, is located approximately 10 kilometers south of Twizel. It's near Lake Benmore, near Lake Benmore Dam too.
$1 each.
Pretty much $1 per slice. Welcome to the Lake Pukaki foreshore. Challenge number 2. Swim in Lake Pukaki. Right, swimming time. This lake shore is not quite so rocky. That's a good thing. The easier to get into the water and not fall over. Moment of truth. All right. As soon as I go underwater, it's achievement unlocked. You guys ready? It's glacial water, one of New Zealand's 3 glacial lakes. All right, okay, that's enough. One more. I'm a glutton for punishment. Quick plug, I got this towel poncho at 7th Wave Wetsuits in Christchurch. You can use it to get dressed at the beach. Alright, so I can take my shorts off right now. Woo! Now I just want to explain something real quick while we're got the GoPro on here and we're driving along this road, because this could very well happen as I speak. As I look behind me, I can see 4 vehicles behind me in the rear view mirror. I can see 3 vehicles ahead of me. One's a van, one's a camper van, and the ones behind me are all cars. Now we've just seen 5 minutes ago 2 near head-on crashes because of people dangerous overtaking. Some of these roads in New Zealand are dangerous not because they are, you know, like a super windy road or on hills and stuff like that. Some of them are dangerous because of the people that drive them. Well, that guy's pulling over, thank goodness for that. That's going to reduce the danger that we have here on the road. Not that he's doing anything wrong. Avert your ears, children, if you don't like bad language for the next 30 seconds or so. These dumb motherfuckers. Alright, so here we go. Here's someone coming on the other side of the road. And right now there's not a problem. But 5 minutes ago we saw people behind us overtaking right when there's vehicles coming in the other direction, just like you're seeing right now. And this is exactly how head-on crashes happen. And it happens in tourist roads, places like this road going to Mount Cook, and another one going from Te Anau to Milford Sound. Absolute dumb mother want to die. They want to become dead. And it's all preventable. It's preventable if you just slow down a bit and take your time. Hashtag RANT-OVER. Mount Cook Village. Every time I come here I think Lord of the Rings. Sing it with me now. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, look, there's a Maverick Pro flying somewhere that it's not supposed to be flying. Guy in the red hoodie behind me just got caught by DOC staff here in Mount Cook flying the drone right here at the hotel. Over the hotel. So he got the hard word, and the hard word was no. Now if you guys are tourists and you're coming to New Zealand, you really ought to know that Department of Conservation is incredibly anal about drones in national parks. Some national parks more than others. This one, Mount Cook National Park, they're really anal. Yeah, they got helicopters and scenic flights and stuff, and You know, just a few minutes ago, DOC staff caught a guy from Hong Kong flying the drone above the Hermitage. You've been warned. Anyway, this is the walkway to the Tasman Glacier Lake. So the Tasman Glacier, you know, it trickles down and it forms this big lake, and I don't think we're going to see any icebergs. We didn't see any icebergs in the lake last time because we came there in kind of summer, and it's summer again. Now, we might get lucky, but I'm not counting on it. We'll go and have a look anyway. The Tasman Glacier was measured in 2011. It's shrinking rapidly, and in 2011 it had a length of 24 kilometres, an area of 96 square kilometres, and a current rate of retreat of 420 to 820 metres per year, and that is huge. And by 2027 it's expected to be only 20 kilometres long. This glacier is melting fast. Welcome to the top of the mountain. The top of the mountain, well, it's not the top of the mountain, it is this part of the mountain, the Tasman Glacier Lake. It is always worth the hike up here. Isn't that right, Murray Johnson? There it is, in all its glory. The terminal face of the Tasman Glacier Lake. That's the glacier in 1990. That's the glacier in 1890. That's the glacier 14,500 years ago. Mount Cook is that way. There's Lake Pukaki. Pukaki is down that way. Just back on our way back from Mount Cook, this particular spot is real special. Here you've got a combination of orange lupins, yellow lupins, sort of the pinky white lupins, the pink lupins and the purple lupins. You very rarely see this. You very rarely see every single colour mixed up together. It's just very uncommon. And there's a great big patch of them right here between Mount Cook and Pukaki. I'll put the measurements on the screen right there. You got to be quick here, and you got to be careful though, because there's not really many good places to pull over. So if you come to the spot, be careful. Yellow, orange, white, purple, pink. I think that's worth an achievement unlocked. Let's go get some salmon at Pukaki. Pukaki salmon. This is the Mount Cook Alpine Salmon shop. You know how you reach that point in the day sometimes where you sort of hit the wall I've just hit the wall. It's just that hike up the hill, man, to go to see the Tasman Glacier. Like, I'm just rooted, man. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get into that Lake Oahu tonight. See how we go with that. Let's go get some salmon. I'm very thirsty. I am so thirsty, man. Can't Bay. Okay, taste test comparison. High Country Salmon in the morning versus Mount Cook Alpine Salmon in the afternoon. Which salmon is best?
This is better. Crispy.
This is definitely better. Straight away. I don't know what it is. I think the flesh is like a little softer, a little more tender. I think the High Country Salmon it's a bit tougher and stringier, isn't it? Maybe the flavour is a wee bit more bland. The flavour is more rich, I think, with this one. So, although the High Country Salmon down by Twizel gives you the, it looks more impressive with that salmon farm because it's right next to the salmon farm. The one here at Lake Pukaki, it tastes better. It is better. I am shattered. I am so shattered. No Lake Oahu tonight. Let's get back. If you're watching this video on some far off future date, I hope it's been helpful for you. I hope you've been able to find some lupins. In the next video we're going to Wanaka, to the Lindis Pass, and it's probably the biggest area of lupins in all of South Canterbury. Tune in.